I'm coming to you today from Beirut, Lebanon, where just behind me, the port of Beirut, is where the massive explosion ripped through the city. Even here at our union office, it rocked our entire building, and the windows and doors of our neighboring Middle East University, many of them were shattered or blown out during this time. The experience that many of our staff felt has been really personal and incredible. I'll share my experience here for just a moment. I was sitting in my office down below here, just working on a spreadsheet, working on some stuff, when suddenly the building started shaking, and I thought naturally it was an earthquake. I stood up to run outside when a massive blast hit the building, and all of the ceiling panels in my office were lifted out of their place and settled back in, and suddenly those of us in the office ran for cover. We ran out of the office, and as we were running outside, everybody was saying, "Was this an air attack? What was happening? That happened right beside our building. What was going on?" And we were looking in the sky. We were doing things. We were wondering what on earth just happened to us. When this happened, we weren't sure. We were confused. And it wasn't until hours later when the news began to come back to us about this large warehouse full of ammonium nitrate that was somehow detonated as if a massive explosion, as if a bomb had gone off. One of the largest explosions in urban history, only after Hiroshima and Nagasaki and some of these others. I don't know what your experience has been with disaster, but whenever a disaster strikes, we have to ask ourselves the question, why did we have our lives spared? Why are we alive and others tragically lost their lives? Here in Beirut, thousands have been injured. We have lost many lives to the tragedy. Schools, hospitals, churches have been destroyed, and over 300,000 people lost their homes in this one explosion. Here we are. Why are we safe and others were so deeply affected? The only reason that I can assume is that those who are rescued during times of tragedy are rescued for one reason, and that is to serve humanity that is affected by the crisis. Since the time of the crisis, we have been activating all of our people, our human resources, doing our best to see how we can serve this nation. We've done our best to help clean up homes and churches and schools, those that were affected that are nearby us and some of our own facilities. But our teams with ADRA have also been down in the blast zone serving, interviewing community leaders, trying to find out what the most needed help and assistance is during this time. I'm really proud of our ADRA team. We've had people on the ground from the first day. We've had teams talking and providing needs of fresh water, providing places for the rescue teams to rest and sleep, connecting with communities and finding out how to help rehabilitate the homes and provide the very basic needs for people. I just want to say thank you for the hundreds, thousands of people from around the world who have contacted us, who have said, how can we help? What can we do? And I want to thank you, first of all, for your prayer support. Your prayer support has been so encouraging and uplifting to us during this time. I also want to say thank you for being willing to send people, to send resources and help to us. At the current time, we're doing all we can to be of an assistance to people. And I just want to reach out to you and give a word of appreciation for the way that you have helped us and that you have been such a blessing as we do our best to be a blessing to the nation of Lebanon during a time of crisis. Thank you for what you're doing. God be with you.